The Horn of Africa is one of the world's most vulnerable regions to climate change while also suffering from chronic insecurity and conflict. After the Somali famine of 2011, a group of NGOs, both international and local, came together to mobilize their best practices and created the Somali Resilience Program, or Somrep. Through this collaboration, we developed a multi-year strategy and program design to help improve the resilience of Somali communities. The strategy resonated with donors, and their support allowed us to form a holistic and multi-sectoral resilience building program. This allowed us to layer different projects to form a program. The Somrep's area-based approach works with communities from the bottom up and with donors and governments from the top down. We partner with communities, governments, civil society, academia, and the private sector to strengthen and diversify livelihoods, improve climate resilience, reduce disaster risks, and strengthen social cohesion to prevent conflict and enhance peaceful governance. Our resilience building approach works with communities to improve their capacity to absorb shocks and stresses such as recurring droughts. We support them to better adapt to the changing climate in areas such as food and income diversification. Lastly, working together with the private sector, government, and others, our goal is to transform societal systems towards resilience and inclusivity. To facilitate and choreograph the work, we take an adaptive management approach, constantly monitoring and including the needs of the communities we work with. Our annual resilience measurements, or ARMs, help us assess the effectiveness of our interventions. Monitoring the exposure to shocks informs our emergency interventions, such as the crisis modifier. As the Somrep has grown, we now host 2 platforms. The Somali Response Innovation Lab, or SomRIL, is a global humanitarian innovation collaboration promoting learning and collaboration through brokering innovative solutions to humanitarian challenges. The second platform is the Resilience Nexus Learning Action Network, which works to promote capacity strengthening and sharing to improve localization across Somalia, Sudan, South Sudan, and beyond. The Somrep is one of the longest-running resilience consortiums in a fragile context. It has become the model for resilience programming, bridging the humanitarian, development, and peace-building nexus. Over the past 10 years, the Somrep has helped communities develop community action and adaptation plans and early warning systems. Our crisis modifier has provided households with emergency cash transfers, helping them survive short-term shocks while maintaining their long-term resilience. We have supported households with cash interventions in return for developing community assets. We've trained households in animal husbandry, trained and equipped animal health workers, and vaccinated or treated livestock. We have trained farmers, assisted in forming farmer groups, and we have provided agricultural inputs. Over the past 10 years, the Somrep has raised over $134 million. This has allowed us to collectively improve the lives of well over 4 million people across Somalia, Somaliland, and beyond. And our impact? The communities we work with have experienced significant reductions in hunger and malnutrition, higher income and improved profit margins, lower drought-induced migration, and better access to early warning information to reduce their exposure to shocks like floods. Looking to the future, we plan on continuing to scale our efforts through impactful partnerships with communities, like-minded organizations, government, and donors. We plan to continue to be thought leaders and innovators when it comes to building resilient communities, organizations, and systems so that together we all have hope for a better future. We hope you can join us in this mission.